The CPI aftermath. So guys, inflation has come in higher than expected. Taking a look right here, we can see that the inflation rate was forecasted for 8.1%, but we came in at 8.2. Core inflation rate was forecasted for 6.5, but we came in at 6.6. And taking a look at Bitcoin, we can see that we have had a pretty substantial pullback within its price. And why has that happened? Well, as soon as that CPI data came out, we saw the DXY push towards the upside. We were actually seeing a pullback within the DXY today. However, after that CPI data, the DXY pushed towards the upside. And as we know, when the DXY pushes towards the upside, the traditional markets and the crypto markets push towards the downside. We do see a dump. And I have been predicting this. I have been predicting that we are going to form another higher high and continue this uptrend on the DXY. And as we know, DXY goes up, traditional, and Bitcoin goes down. So I am expecting this trend to continue. And as we can very clearly see right here, we are also seeing that within the NASDAQ as well. So as you can see right here, the NASDAQ has dumped because of this as well and is actually breaking major support. So looking at this blue support level here, we can see it's acted as major support right here, going all the way back to here as well. We can see support, 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 and resistance when we were below it as well. So this is a very, very critical level. And if the NASDAQ does lose this level, then the next level, the next major support level for the NASDAQ is sat at around $9,760. If we were to see the price come down to there, then we would see the crypto market pull back as well. So if we do get the break of this major support level, the next level I'm looking at for the NASDAQ is $9,760 approximately. Taking a look at the S&P 500 as well, we are also breaking major support on the S&P 500 as well. And the next level of support for the S&P 500 is $3,230 approximately. So if we do get the break towards the downside of this major support, the next level I'm looking at for the S&P 500 is around that $3,230 level. And of course, if we see the traditional markets have that pullback to the next major support level, we are going to see Bitcoin follow that as well. We are going to see Bitcoin have another dump. And if you've been watching the channel recently, you will know that I am in a short position. As you can see right here, that short position was actually opened at $20,269. However, I compounded that, and as you can see, the entry point is now $20,026. I did take 50% off, as you can see right here, and I kept 50% in the trade to see what the reaction was going to be from the CPI data print. I said if it was going to be bullish, then I would close this short. But if it was going to be bearish, I would keep this short position open. That's exactly what I did. And as you can see, the short position is continuing to print. Okay, we are just over 40% in a profit, around 43% in a profit. And when we did see the price come down to $18,000, it was in over a 50% profit. I am going to continue to hold this trade open. Reason being is because if we have a look at this now, this is the Fed rate monitor tool, and we do have that Fed interest rate decision coming in just under 2 weeks. And looking at this here, we can see that the majority of the analysts, almost 99% of the analysts, think that we are going to get a 75 basis point rate hike. If that happens, we are going to see the market continue to push towards the downside. So I'm going to keep that trade open, potentially all the way up until this Fed interest rate decision, which is on the 2nd of November, because if we do get that 75 basis point rate hike, we are going to see the market pull back even more. So taking a look at Bitcoin again, what are we looking at? What are the levels that we are looking at? Well, I did enter that short position at this level here because there was a big cluster of resistance. If you've been watching, you will know that we were coming into the daily resistance from this downtrending trend line right here, and that lined up with the golden pocket from this range. and we were also coming into a horizontal resistance as well, this white horizontal level here. So for me, this was a very good short position, and as you can see, it's paid off very, very well. Looking at this again, 43% in a profit, $600 in a profit, and we've already taken around $400 of profit off of that trade as well. Now, what are the next levels? Are we going to go lower, or are we going to find supports? Because we are actually at some support right now. We're at this daily blue level right here. As you can see, we are testing this daily level right now. We did get a break towards the downside of it, but we are coming back up and testing that daily level, potentially going to hold it as support. Now, we are on the 4-hour charts, but this daily level has been very well respected on the 12-hour, the 8-hour, the 4-hour, and even the 2-hour. We haven't got a break below this daily level on the 2-hour, 4-hour, 8-hour, or 12-hour. As you can see, we're holding it as really, really nice support. So this is going to be a really strong support level. However, if we get the break towards the downside, then we will potentially see another leg towards the downside. We will see another push towards the downside because we are breaking major support. And once we do lose these lows here, I do think, and we do get a candle break below them, I do think we are going to see a pretty big move towards the downside. So right now, we are trying to hold that support on the daily level. And if we do hold it, then maybe we could see a push towards the upside, retesting that value area low, which we have broken towards the downside of now. And then when we get to that level, maybe we will see a rejection from that level. Maybe we come back down to the daily level. Or we could completely scrap that scenario and just break towards the downside of this daily level right here. So if we do get the break towards the downside of this daily level right here at approximately $18,450, I would expect another dump for Bitcoin. Now, we are at very, very major support, and we are testing the bottom of these major support levels. So we do have this descending triangle right here, and the support is this major blue level right here. And there is a bit of confluence because we do have the value area low for this big range on the daily coming in as well. So there's a lot of support at this level, but it looks as though we could break towards the downside of this major support level here. On the weekly as well, we are actually breaking towards the downside of this weekly support level right here. If we zoom in, you can see we are getting that break. If we do break this level, then I do think we are going to see another big dump for Bitcoin, because when we do break major support levels or major resistance levels, we tend to go to the next major support or resistance level. Perfect example here. We have major support here. We broke that towards the downside. Where did we come to? The next major support level right here, which, as you can see, is the 2017 all-time high. So if we do break this, the next level I am looking at the price coming down to is around $12,000, where there is a lot of support. We have the golden pocket coming in right here with this major, major support level, which has been previous resistance right here. So that's going to be major, major support. So right now, it looks as though we could break towards the downside of these major support levels. And especially in 3 weeks' time, if we do get that 75 basis point rate hike, I would anticipate the price coming lower. So everything I've been saying is playing out. People were getting too bullish for me, and I stayed bearish. And as you can see right now, it is playing out. I continue to hold this short position open. That is continuing to print us money. So if you want to continue to see trades like this, please make sure you smash a like, and I will continue to bring trades like this to you that you can potentially follow us. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but please make sure you smash that like button, and we can continue to grow this channel together. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.